Hello everybody.
Hello.
My name is Darren.
I'm Graham.
And I've been on my own, which is something I have to do all the time these days, to see a film at the cinema. Well, it's either that or I don't see it because people can't make the various times that I go all the time. To see a film called Ouija, Origin of Evil.
Luigi!
Yeah, imagine. It'd be amazing. Like
Have you seen
Luigi's
this?
Mansion.
This is like a thing, where people try to write Ouija board on the internet or wherever, and they type Luigi board. Have you never heard of this?
No.
Like, burn your Luigi board because it's haunted.
What are they trying to
stuff
achieve?
like that. No, they're not doing it on purpose. They're idiots. They don't know the difference.
They think it's called a Luigi
board?
board?
Yeah, they actually think it's called a Luigi board.
God, well that ties in very well to the kind of audience that I was with that night.
Right, okay. So go on, what happens?
Well, I felt a bit awkward because you can't book seats with one gap in between other people.
Yeah.
And so I booked my seat when there was nobody around me, and then a couple booked their seat right next to me. And then there was 3 seats on the other side that were empty, but I didn't want to just move along.
You can book
multiple
seats.
Seats.
Our
I know, well I was going to message you guys and say, can I use your free card so I can book out a row?
Of course you can, as long as we don't get penalised for it.
Nah.
Exactly.
But I didn't want to move along, so there wasn't a gap. So basically, because I thought some other people might come and I'll be sat in their seats, so I was basically sat on the knee of these other people because we were both on our own, just the 3 of us.
Yeah.
I know who they were.
You love being the third wheel, don't you?
I don't love it. It's just essential to my social life. It was very funny for me. I mean, I felt awkward at first, but I realised that I was the social superior.
Yeah.
So whatever. It was
what?
They were very geeky.
Oh, really? Even though you were on your own?
Yeah, I felt.
Even though they had actual human company, you were the superior one.
Well, I think it might have been a very early date for them both. They were male and female, and he was at that stage, as I say in the blog I've written, where he was clearly kind of awkward around her, but was happy to kind of grab her every so often, which I suspect is to make sure she couldn't flee.
Yeah.
And I think what he tried to do is, that old trick of, I'll take a girl to see a horror movie so she jumps and grabs me.
Yeah.
He'd sort of very significantly misjudged the situation, and it turns out he was a lot jumpier than she was. So every so often she'd just sit there like...
Yeah.
And then he'd cack his pants and jump up.
God.
Yeah, it was real funny.
Maybe that was the plan all along?
It didn't make him look very good.
Okay.
So anyway, the story of this film, apparently it's a prequel to a film called Ouija. Who knew? I don't remember that film.
What's this film called?
Ouija, Origin of Evil, or something like that.
So it's a prequel.
So there's a film called Ouija that already exists that everyone's forgotten about. And by everyone, I mean me.
It's a sequel.
What?
So the one that already exists is a sequel.
No, what?
And this is a prequel. Right?
There's a film called Ouija. This is a prequel to it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first one is the sequel.
Well, it's not a sequel, is it? Because it's the original film.
How can a prequel exist without a sequel?
Well,
it's a paradox.
It's just a pointless thing you just said.
No, it's just correct. I was just making sure we're on the same page.
It might not be a sequel. I haven't seen it. It might be completely
But there is
different.
a prequel?
It's just set earlier. It doesn't matter. You made a big deal out of nothing.
Just set earlier? I don't know what this prequel doodah is, but it's just set earlier.
Basically, it starts with a fortune teller.
Ooh, they are scary, aren't they?
Well, liars tend to scare me.
How they can
lie,
judge your
and
reactions
actually,
to certain things.
These ones are liars.
Accurately predict.
So they predict.
What's in your,
people come and tell you the story.
I'm agreeing with you.
So.
Not really. Yeah.
So it's a family, mum, 2 daughters. Mum. They're all fake fortune tellers or whatever. So people come in. Oh, boo-hoo, daddy.
Oh, I know. I've seen this trailer.
I'm telling you about it.
Sorry, go on. Yeah, I just remembered it. I like to remember things.
Yeah, so they're basically conning people, but it doesn't really condemn them for it. They're like, well, we're bringing people peace of mind.
They become victims, though. This is the problem.
Fucking good. Yeah.
If I understand the trailer correctly.
Yeah, so they get a Ouija board as a prop for their act, and whoopsie-daisy would just accidentally cause a demon to pop into the house that's possessed our little girl over there. Yeah, that's the story.
Do you know where the Ouija board comes from?
What, in the film?
No.
I mean in general?
Real life, yeah.
I know how it works, but go on.
I don't know for sure.
Oh, God. You're going to say fucking the 8th dimension or something, aren't you?
The dawning of the age of Aquarius.
You don't believe in the Ouija board?
It was it was like manufactured by like Hasbro or something.
Oh yeah,
like
it was like a kids game, wasn't it?
Exactly,
yeah, back in the 70s,
and then just because people are thick, they
well, it kind of works with people being thick because basically everyone puts their finger on it. One person believes it more than the other, subconsciously answers the questions. Everyone freaks out because the thing's moving and accidentally move it the right direction as well. Yeah, and actually, going back to the thick audience that we had, the mum obviously is skeptical because she knows it's all crap because she's the fake fortune teller. But the little girl's convinced it's real. Obviously, it is real. It's a horror movie.
Yeah.
And they think they're channeling their dead dad or her dead husband, the mum. And so to prove it's real, she goes, right, whatever the dead dad's name is, Pete, I'm going to ask you a question that only you know the answer to. When I told you I was pregnant with one of these kids, you were in a very specific place. Where were you? And the Ouija board, pings to life, and it spells out SHOWER. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Then I heard the two girls behind me go, he was in a school. So
maybe they were homeschooled in their shower.
I don't know. I don't know what they learned in it. I assume they
lessons.
just misread it, but maybe they did learn some lessons in a shower once.
Jesus Christ! I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
mean, you have to be very sure to say it out loud. Do you know what I mean?
they
Like,
whispered it, but it was like, whispering, talking like this and whispering like this is
Yeah,
basically
yeah,
the same thing,
yeah.
which is why people piss me off in the cinema.
So you didn't like it when I was talking at the start of Doctor Strange, did
No,
you?
it really wound me up. You weren't talking, you were just hysterically laughing. That was something somebody had said to you. It's like the film started, dickhead, shut up. Anyway. And I know it's not that funny. You were doing that laugh where you've just gotten carried away with yourself. You've thought I get to make some noise now, so I'm going to do a loud laugh.
Yeah, exactly. I was enjoying more that you were
were
getting annoyed, but I was also really excited about the film.
By maniacally laughing through it.
Yeah.
At the opening
That's
bit
how
where
I
it says,
show
it's fine. So the film
my
Ouija was
enjoyment.
good. I enjoyed it.
It was actually good though.
First hour was brilliant.
Brilliant, really.
Just under
Brilliant.
brilliant.
Really?
Above good, but below brilliant the first
Yeah,
hour.
4.9 stars.
I liked the characters.
Say it. 4.9 stars.
It's neither 4.9 or 5. Out of 5.
Okay.
So, yeah, the mum is very likeable despite being a fraudulent little bitch. And the two daughters are likeable despite one of them being possessed for most of the movie. If you don't like grinning children, it does play on that quite a lot.
Right. But if you like that, if you get off on that, there's not...
Well, I mean, if you see a kid with a fucking, Joker grin on his face and whited out eyes sort of hovering towards you, oh, isn't that cute?
That's your thing.
Yeah, you're the kind of person that probably shakes babies when you have to look after them.
Yeah. So, was that, prosthetics, or was it CG, or was it
She
just
had
a
a big
talented
smile on her
child?
face and contact lenses in or something, I presume. The film was made to look old. Does that interest you?
Somewhat, yeah. Because that's what Public Enemy should have done.
No, I don't mean it was made to look like it was filmed on film. I mean, it had, cigarette burns in the corner and crackles and stuff all over it.
Yeah, I know.
Why should Public Enemies have been made to look like that?
It was filmed in, digital and stuff, and it just looks like EastEnders. It was rubbish. Didn't like it.
Fucking crazy episodes of EastEnders you've been watching.
Well, not...
Where
you know,
Ian
the
Beale
subject.
walks into the bank and jumps over the counter. That sounds amazing. I'm going to start watching EastEnders. Used to be boring and depressing. Old Dot Cotton working in the laundry, but apparently John Dillinger-esque characters live there now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, that
Apparently,
interests me, yes.
it's the quality of a Michael Mann movie. The last half hour goes downhill very... Oh, I like the kid from E.T.
We
is
just
a man in it.
skipped 3.
Yeah, lots of points popped into my head.
Okay.
The kid that plays the kid in E.T. is a man in it.
Elliot.
Yeah, he plays Elliot. Well, Elliot is in this movie.
Right.
But he's grown up now.
Okay.
He plays a priest or a vicar. I don't know. Okay.
Someone's
He's useless. He's a good actor, but the character's useless. Yeah, the last half hour gets all very ghost housey. It's like it's been slow build and Bernie, and it's more just about the family dynamics of the first hour. And then it's like, oh shit, we've got to put some horror into this, other than the creepy kid over there.
Right.
Things jump out.
I was going to say,
let's go down there. What's in
gas
that?
pipes popping and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, but more so. Yeah, I can't say
Two
obviously
gas
because
pipes.
it's just spoiling the end.
Yeah.
Of which it
Mirrors
did
and
itself.
things. Do mirrors come into this? I don't like mirrors.
There's just a plot twist in the last half
no,
hour.
just generally, do mirrors feature in this at all?
I
Because
think
mirrors are
they
scary.
may do. There's certainly a bit where she's walking down the stairs and suddenly her shadow is not matching what she's doing. There's really subtle, creepy things like that. It's really good the first hour. Just it goes a bit mad in the end. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't really got anything else to say. I wrote a blog on this where I've gone a lot more in depth.
Yeah, you just enjoyed it though.
Yeah, I did enjoy it.
For its basic.
I would watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, give it some time.
Yeah.
Maybe in 10 years. Who
Maybe,
knows?
yeah.
Why rush these
I think you'd
things?
forget about it by then, don't you think?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it definitely seemed like one of those throwaway films.
Well, Ouija was. I don't remember it in the slightest.
Yeah, me neither. I know that there was one, but I don't know anything about it.
Probably involves a
Apart from
Ouija
that
board.
It's a prequel.
This one is. That
No,
one's
sorry, yeah.
What would
the
an
first one was a
original
sequel.
film be a prequel to?
Well, yeah.
That's the way they usually
question.
work.
Good question.
Prequel to the sequel it's about to make.
Oh, I'm glad you're on board all of a sudden. Glad you understand it.
Yeah, we're headed for an iceberg. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.